ganang makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso laging aasa, handang sugurin ang lahat. Tigante man ang katapat, panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan. Sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat. Kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, homegrown, handang
Welcome to Hoopla Gym, Angeles Resort, Muntinlupa City. Live on Aliwa Channel 23. Kumpleto na ang channel mo. Our first matchup is Kamsur Express versus Tatak Biñan. Let's meet the players from both teams, starting with the Kamsur Express. From Pili, Camarines Sur, Paul John Soliman. From Iriga City, Alan J. Perea. From Pulanggi, Albay, Neil Justin de la Cruz. From Tinambak, Camarines Sur, Verman Magpantay. From Catanduanes, Kier Arvin Manlangit. From Naga City, Rui Betito. From Kamaligan, Camarines Sur, Joshua Ervin Ayo. From Nabua, Camarines Sur, Francis Austin Redondo. From Naga City, Pete Andre Rito. From Iriga City, Jester Angelo Olea. From Pili, Camarines Sur, Alwin John Margalio. From Pulanggi, Albay, Gabriel Marco Lumberio. From Calabanga, Camarines Sur, Fredson Hermonio. From Ocampo, Camarines Sur, Jason Orada. From Uwas, Albay, Clafford Republo. From Daet, Camarines Norte, Jarby Ramos. From Canaman, Camarines Sur, Arnaldo Magalong. And from Legazpi, Albay, Dazzle Paul Aspe. And here's the Tatak Biñan. From Biñan City, Alexander Balong Villacorta. From Biñan City, Aris Berlin Ramos. From San Pedro, Laguna, Raymart Amil. From San Pedro, Laguna, Wendell Atas. From Biñan City, King Patrickela. From San Pedro, Laguna, John Carlo Villar. From Biñan City, Crisal Belolo. From the city of Santa Rosa, Vinny Dale Begaso. From Cabuyao, Laguna, Ferdan Guanzon. From Calamba, Laguna, Clarence Bayani. From San Pedro, Laguna, Danny Bel Jocampo. From Biñan City, John Angelo Rosale. From San Pedro, Laguna, Alan Bernard Papa. Also from San Pedro, Laguna, Jesus Manay. From San Pedro, Laguna, Daniel Austria. From Biñan City, Mark Joseph Balido. From Biñan City, Joseph Alexis de la Cruz. Also from Biñan City, Mark Arzola. Let us all stand, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able. And please remove your caps as we start this game day with the NBL prayer.
Dear God, you are the fount and source of all goodness and blessings. We recall and are grateful for all the knowledge, skills, and talents you have given to each one of us. Lord, may this occasion be a reminder to us that you have made us for excellence, that you want us to be the best version of ourselves, and that you will only what's best for us. May this occasion likewise nurture and deepen the friendship, camaraderie, and solidarity among all of us. Lord, bless and inspire our organizers, players, officiating personnel, crew, and every involved personalities. And lastly, Lord, we ask, as we lift up to you everything, keep us all from danger or harm, and watch over us, as you are, now and always. This we pray, full of confidence and trust for the kingdom. The power and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen.
Manatili po tayong nakatindig, and to bring in the Philippine flag, here's Francis Redondo of Kamsur Express, and from Tatak Biñan, known as Hot Air Balong Villacorta. Let us all sing the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Please remain standing as we give respect to the team's hymn, starting with to sing the Camarines Sur hymn, the Kamsur Express.
Camarines, land of glory, when the warning songs and stories, hear we sing to thee, voices of our people free, heard of hills and azure mountains, with the roofs and flashing fountains, in the lovely pleasant land, as mercies break on the sand, on the sun that is adorning, when the sun greets us this morning, and the changing hues of skies, now the cloud is watching by, for the heart earthly heaven, to our sires and their sons given, boundless wails and greed and flame, bursting all year round we flame. Camarines.
And they gather as well to sing the Biñan City hymn. Here's Tatak Biñan. Thank you very much, Tatak Biñan and Kamsur Express. Now, both teams at the center court for the pre-game handshake. And both teams still have time to warm up before the tip-off.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan.
Mabuhay Pilipinas! Mabuhay City of Muntinlupa! This is the continuing action from the 2023 National Basketball League NBL Pilipinas President's Cup, live and direct here from the Hoopla Gym inside Angeles Resort. Good day again, basketball fans. My name is Ati Servino, and I'll bring you the action as it unfolds right before your very eyes. Of course, our game at hand for today, today's curtain raiser, it's going to be the Kamsur Express taking on the Tatak Biñan, and this is going to be a good one. Of course, these two teams, they've met earlier in the tournament, and this is, of course, their second meeting. And here's the comparative numbers. First, this is the last game of the Express. It was played exactly 1 week ago in the same venue. In this game, ladies and gentlemen, the Kamsur Express had the distinction of inflicting the first loss on the once undefeated Taguig Generals in overtime, 120-114. That was a thriller. Yes, and look at the fourth quarter and the overtime score. I mean, the Kamsur Express, like a diesel engine, saving the best for last. And again, that was really a big game. Of course, when you say big game, one of the leaders of the Express that day, Berman Pantay on your screens right now. on the bottom part of your screen, that's his statistics against the Generals. But you compare that to his statistics in their first meeting. We're talking here their first meeting with Biñan last July 7. You can say almost the same numbers of Magbantay in both contests. Okay, so Magbantay expected to play a big role, of course, on the part of the Tatak Gel Biñan. What is at stake today for the men in pink? But first, this is their last game. This is so fresh. It only happened last Friday at the Dueñas Gym in Signal Village, Taguig. The Tatak Gel escaping 94-91. Of course, defense saved the day for Biñan that day. They were able to stop the last offensive of the Luwid Kapampangan. And it negated the good overall performance of many of the Kapampangan players. Of course, our best player that day, no other than Alex Villacorta. And I think I've lost count already, but for sure, Villacorta with multiple best player citations in this tournament. Look at the numbers of Villacorta below your screen. That's these numbers against the Kapampangan last Friday. 19 points and 9 rebounds, so one short of a double-double. And against Kamsur in their first meeting, 24 points. But before that, we turn you over to a Coliseum announcer for the starting lineups, and of course, we'll begin the game.
It's time to meet the starting lineups. This is the NBL 2023 season President's Cup, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Live on Aliwa Channel 23. Kompleto na ang channel mo. We got the starters for Kamsur Express. Power forward number 25, R.D. Magalong. Center number 24, Jarby Ramos. At guard number 19, Fredson Hermonio. Small forward number 3, Verman Magpantay. Starting at guard number 14, AJ Margalio. Kamsur Express head coach is Noel Ordas. Now the starting unit for Tatak Gel Biñan. Playing center number 28, MJ Balido. Starting at guard number 20, Allen Papa. At forward number 17, Sam Jocampo. At guard number 8, Bits Belolo. Starting at forward number 0, Hot Air Balong Villacorta. Tatak Gel Biñan is led by Almer Almazora.
There you have in your screens the starting lineups of both teams, and you can say on the part of both teams, both coaches have decided to reward the players that have been playing very well as of late, especially for Tatak Gel Biñan. So we are about to get underway here at the Hoopla Gym inside the Angeles Resort in Barangay Poblacion, Muntinlupa City at the Cervino at courtside. So first attempt is no good, and an offensive rebound and an early foul given up by the men in pink, Tatak Gel. Oh no. Oh yes, okay. So the foul is on Balido. So that will send Jarby Ramos to the line. Of course, Jarby Ramos from the Jose Rizal, the JRU University Heavy Bombers. You'd say he was a good big man in college, and we hope he will translate that into the professional level. So now the Express can sit down as they now have points across their name on our scoreboard, which right now says 1-0 in favor of the Kamsur Express. Earlier we discussed about the meeting of these two teams. That was last July 7 at the Jesus is Lord Colleges Foundation Gym in Bukawi, Bulacan. And that was, ladies and gentlemen, that was the debut game of Kamsur in this tournament as Hermonio scores their first field goal, making it 3-0. Well, the Express, they were like the second to the last team to debut in the tournament. They debuted just before Muntinlupa played their first game. Of course, later on we'll see the home team, Muntinlupa, take on the visitors, the DF Bulacan Stars. So finally, Papa breaking the ice for Tatak Gel. Now, Papa, I mentioned that they are rewarding the players who played very well. Now, Papa has averaged 13 points in the last two games after going scoreless in all his previous outings. Meanwhile, here's the attack and well read by the defense. Taking a fast break. Now, Balolo will apply the brakes. He'll wait for his teammates. And a steal here. Express on the run. Magpantay. No. Extra pass to Magpantay. No good. And battle for it. Lots of arms getting entangled. Okay, it's on Alex Villacorta. So Alex Villacorta, the best player in their game last Friday, were in Biñan, won over the Luwid Kapampangan 94-91. In that game, Villacorta erupting for 15 points. No good on the attack. Chance here for Biñan to add more points to their total. They can go for the lead. But referee says play on. It's clean block. Magpantay. Give it to the veteran, Hermonio. Hermonio getting entangled by the defense. Good defense there by Tatak Gel. Cross-court pass. Margallo, one-hander, no. And a rebound by Jocampo. Jocampo now decides to give it to Chris Belolo. Belolo, they'll now execute the half-court set. They give it to Jocampo, faking the handoff. To the corner, he's open. Yes! Now Papa gives the lead to Tatak Gel, 5-3 on that triple. And more to come for Alan Papa. Offensive rebound and another foul given up. And this could be, let's see, this could be the second one on Bill. Here it is earlier that this open three-point shot. Good recognition. Finding the open Alan Bernard Papa. So yes, that is confirmed. That's the second foul on Balido. Sending Alwin Margallo to the line. Of course, Margallo, again, just like Hermonio, one of the Kamsur originals. Yes, they've been there since the very start. Second one coming for Margallo, of course, from the Naga Colleges Foundation Tigers. You could say one of the college basketball powerhouses of Region 5. Belolo to the post. No, Balido could not control it, and now ball will go the way of Kamsur. And Balido is still in the game now despite carrying 2 fouls. Margallo against 2 defenders. Margallo now wants an isolation. Magpantay has it. Magpantay to Hermonio. Hermonio, Margallo, and everybody gets to touch the ball. And a rebound here by Villacorta. Last time, Villacorta was 1 rebound short of a double-double. Maybe we'll get his double-double today. Maybe even a triple-double. Let's see. And if whistle, an offensive foul on the Tatak Gel. It's the third foul now on Balido. So now they have no choice but to bring in Ferdan Guanzon to spell Balido. So now this is an early entry. It's earlier than usual entry for Ferdan Guanzon. Meanwhile, Hermonio quickly guarded by Guanzon. And oh, what a penetration! Look how Margallo twisted his body in so many ways to get those 2 points. Meanwhile, Jocampo, lead by the way, back in the hands of the Express. Here's a whistle. What gives? There's a foul. Here it is. Look at how Margallo just twisted his body to get the 2 points. 14 on the shot clock here, sideline inbound for the men in pink. Villacorta, yes. And they play defense because of that shot. They are energized, Tatak Gel. Ramos, oh yes. I can say at the rate Ramos is going, this could be his best game so far in the NBL. Again, open shooter. They better do something about that. Meanwhile, there's a foul to halt action. Let's see. And Captain Arnaldo Magalong acknowledging the foul. Oh, okay. So here you can see earlier the foot of Villacorta got entangled with the body of Cap Arnaldo Magalong. That's why he fell to the floor. Uh-oh. 2 quick fouls here on Magalong. Here's the earlier shot by here's the foul earlier. Of course, that's an obvious foul. He entered the landing spot of Alan Bernard Papa, who will now shoot 2 free throws. Will it be 2 or 3? So we'll check. So score is 8-7. This is for the tie. So 1 more free throw for Papa. He was deemed shooting a 3-point shot. So 1 more. So now this is for the lead. But it's 1 out of 3 for Papa. So now we're tied at 8-all. Meanwhile, oh, good steal by Guanzon. And another, oh, but a counter steal by Ramos. Margallo to Magpantay. Okay, that's the first basket for Verman Magpantay. And expect more to come from Verman. And a steal, but not completed by Fredson Hermonio. Take a look at this. Again, they want to feed the ball to Magpantay, okay, to get his confidence going. Because they know that Magpantay has the potential. He is right now the team's leading scorer. As Diocampo finds the hoop. So again, we're tied at 10-all. By the way, Redondo has checked in to replace, let me see, he has replaced team captain Arnaldo Magalong. So right now we have a foul called on Chris Belolo. That will send Francis Austin Redondo to the line, but he does not convert on his first. No, I remember when we visited Pili Camarines Sur a few weeks ago, and Camsur was playing, of course, in their home base. We noticed on that day, Camsur was really having a lot of trouble shooting free throws. And as we speak, Redondo makes it 11-10. And a steal, but Guanzon gets it back. He lobs it inside to the cutting Villacorta, but they decide to recycle the play. Instead, they will shoot. No. And another rebound here for Jarvi Ramos. And now Hermonio. Oh, good steal by Belolo, feeding Villacorta, and I guess that is... Yes, Yes, count the basket for Villacorta, and I can say not exactly a good foul given up there by Magpantay. See, of course, it was an easy basket for Villacorta, and I guess just maybe out of frustration, Magpantay just tried to chase Villacorta. But then again, it was already a sure 2 points, as it seems that Hermonio needs some work. He's feeling it on his thigh as we see the entry now for the first time of Jason Orada. Of course, Orada, one of the, you could say one of the good performers, one of the nice packages this conference for the Express. And since, of course, we've known the game of Jason Orada, and he has really lived up to our expectations. Meanwhile, Redondo is doubled, so he gives it to his open teammate, Neil Justin De La Cruz, who's off the bench. Of course, De La Cruz, a former winner of the Best Player Award, as Margallo losing it. Of course, the ball rolled off his foot, as spotted by our referee, Kokoy Arceo. Here it is again. Yes, actually it was his thigh, not his foot. Yes. But it's still out of bounds for Biñan. Diocampo, looking around, decides to give it to Chris. Now Belolo met by the much bigger defender, but using his speed, and wow, he is smothered by the double team. But the pass is too long, and yep, they ran out of space. So off the bench is Raymart Amil. And Amil, one of the top performers last Friday, scoring 14 points. Again, in their win over the KBA, Luwid Kapampangan, over there at the Congressman June Dueñas Gym in Signal Village, Taguig City. Again, Guanzon from the side, yes! And on that note, Coach Noel Ordas of the Express calls a timeout. Look at this nice jump shot, right at the apex of the jump by Ferdan Guanzon. Another angle, same result. Yes, textbook. That's a score, and we'll be back for more here at the 2023 NBL President's Cup. Hey, but first, this is again the comparative stats from their first meeting last July 7th. I said this was the debut game of Camsur in the ongoing tournament, but they lost by a hairline, 82-81. And the following day, they bounced back and won over Muntinlupa by 1 point. And you can just read what was going through the mind of Camsur after that whistle. Anyway, ball is still with Biñan. Turn around by Villacorta. That's a foul on Margallo. Yes. Alwin Margallo sending Alexander Villacorta to the line, hoping to pad the lead of Tatak Gel, but no. So second one here, coming for Villacorta. We're just under the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. And split at the line for Alex. Meanwhile, AJ Perea will report to action. De La Cruz, met by Amil. Redondo. De La Cruz, almost at the half-court line. Orada, hand off to Perea. So Perea to the corner. De La Cruz, nice line. Does not come in though. Perea Kick out pass. Yes! So Jester Olea with the triple, and again, that's a product of unselfish basketball. Meanwhile, Villar is in the game for the first time. This is JC Villar. And a failed offensive there for Tatak Gel. De La Cruz is on fifth gear. And completes the play, finding AJ Perea. And that's the cue this time for Biñan to call a timeout to stop this momentum for the Camsur Express. Of course, it started with this long bomb. And then a good feed to the cutting AJ Perea. We are tied at 16 apiece. We'll be back. On your screens right now, you saw the huddle of the Camsur Express. Meanwhile, let's talk about Francis Redondo. Of course, against the Generals last August 6, 19 points, 7 rebounds and a block. Of course, Redondo, he was awarded as our Kruberg Best Player of the game. And of course, that victory by Camsur snapped the 6-game winning run of the once undefeated Taguig Generals. But of course, the Generals are bouncing back last Friday, beating Muntinlupa 108-79. That's why now the Generals are at 7-1. Orada, stolen by Rosale. And they lob it inside. And Yali Yoop does not work and is cleared by Redondo. So this time De La Cruz will slow it down a bit, just a bit. All right, they did this play earlier, but this time it's a miss. Look at that, Perea cleaning up the offensive rebound. They will give it again to the outside. So now this time Perea will start the attack with a one-hander, yes. Perea, good defense. And this time again, they will try again from three, no. Raymart will wait for his teammates. All right, it's 5-on-5 again. Danny, handoff. Rosale, Rosale slipping and ball goes out of bounds. Referees point in the direction of the Express. Here it is again, look at that very precise one-hander from AJ Perea. And of course, we've said a lot about the credentials of AJ Perea ever since his college days at Our Lady of Fatima in Antipolo City. So foul here on Guanzon that sends Jason Orada to the line. And again, these two young men, I think they know each other quite well. Of course, talking about Jason Orada, that's his numbers against the Taguig Generals. And that was a nice shot by our photographer, RD. You could feel the game there. You could see the expression on Suharto Mamaluba. Anyway, a nice shot, RD. Keep it coming. Meanwhile, good steal. But lots of active hands. Guanzon blocked it like a volleyball. Of course, Guanzon also played varsity volleyball in college. He was a two-sport star at the NCBA. So no wonder he blocks shots like that. Yeah, he lettered in two sports, volleyball and basketball. Meanwhile, Raymart in baseline and referee says yes, it was a kick ball. The Spalding basketball hit the foot of a player. So that means Ball will stay with Tatak Jail, 14 on the shot clock, with 1:44 left on the game clock. Wow, what a coincidence. Meanwhile, jumper, yes! Bilyar with the triple. And again, Bilyar has one player who has been burning it as of late. Meanwhile, here's a steal. So a 5-point cluster here for Bilyar. And just to tell everybody, Bilyar, actually, I have a correction. It's Bilyar that has scored 26 points in the last 2 games. And today he has 5. So he's averaging 13 in their last 2 games. He was scoreless in their first 4 games. I mean, the first 4 games he was fielded. Look at this. Bilyar. That's Giancarlo Bilyar. And then, of course, Raymart with the steal. And very unselfish to feed the open. Bilyar, yes. You make your teammates happy. So, I guess we now see the first entry of Joshua Irvin Ayo. Of course, Ayo is one player who has won Kluberg Best Player more than once for the Kamsur Express. Second free throw on the way. Just for the tie. Yes. 21 all. PJ Soliman will come in to replace Francis Austin Redondo. So this time, Tatak Gel will try to slow things down with 1 minute left. That's right, 1 minute left here in the first period. We're using 4 12-minute periods if you don't know by now, if you still don't know by now. Amil. Jumper on the way. No, but look at that. Oh, Papa! I mean, Bilyar is blocked from behind. And I guess a collision, both from Papa and Perea. So now Bilyar will hunt for more points. He has 5 points at the moment. So again, Bilyar with 5 at the moment. And make that still 5. See, this is what I'm talking about. He had 6. That's his personal high, ladies and gentlemen. He had his personal high last Friday against the Luid Kapampangan team. And before that, he had 11 points. Check that. He had 10 points in the previous game against the Team Muntinlupa. So right now, entering the game, Bilyar is averaging 4.3 points a game. But, again, 13 points in the last 2. Here's a steal. Look at that. They target Bilyar, but Bilyar runs out of real estate. Okay, Verman Magpantay is back. And I guess, hopefully, that rest by Magpantay will get his game going. Because we noticed his teammates were feeding him the ball. But the thing is, yes, they want Magpantay's confidence to return. But it seems that Magpantay is having trouble putting the ball in. Meanwhile, Ayo, oh wow! Instant impact by Joshua Irvin Ayo. Meanwhile, Rosale feeds Amil. Game clock winding down. And that's the end of the first quarter. The Kamsur Express escaping with a 24-22 advantage. Meanwhile, here's Magpantay's only basket of the game. And so far, there's been the usual suspects. Diocampo, Villacorta, and even JC Villar, who have been working the game for Biñan. Meanwhile, on the part of Kamsur, now we've seen flashes of brilliance from the likes of Ayo, Perea. That's our score, and we'll be back with the second quarter. Stay there, please.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada
On your screens right now, that's Fredson Helmonio holding a bag of ice. And that's the numbers of Fredson. Of course, we hope that Fredson is okay because earlier in the game, Fredson had to sit down and he was seen, they were seen working on his thigh. So let's hope his thigh is okay and he can play some more. But it looks like he will not start this second quarter. He is still working on his thigh. You can say what, self-service? Self-medication. All right, let's look at some statistics from the first quarter. And of course, again, the 24-22 score is still unchanged. And we look first at the leading scorers. Well, you can say somewhat of a balanced attack for Tatak Gel Biñan. The lone, for Camsor rather. Camsor, no, the lone, you can, surprise, the highest pointer is AJ Perea with 4 points. And then there are, he has about, let me see, 5 teammates in double figures. In fact, look at the scoring clip of both sides in that first quarter. 8 out of 16, 50% for Tatak Gel. All right, 8 out of 20 for the Express. But, okay, yes, Tatak Gel is shooting better. But one thing, though, that has been the key for Camsor, one factor is, of course, they are shooting better from the free throw line. So, free throws has been the key so far for Camsor. And look at the free throws, as that's what I mean. They have 2 more free throw conversions than Tatak Gel. So that should more or less translate into their 2-point lead after 12 minutes. See? That's basic math. So kids, take your math in school seriously, okay? Meanwhile, here's an attack by Tatak Gel. Yeah, that's nice, the Tatak attack. Yeah. That rhymes. Villar. Met by Magpanta. Oh, Villar with a spin. But he does not get the bounce. And they're wrestling for the basketball. It's still with Villar. And he finally coaxes it in. All right. 7 points at least for Villar. Let me check. Oh, make that 8 for Giancarlo Villar. Yes. Meanwhile, Rosale is forced to give up a foul. Yes, that is the 7th and 8th point for Villar. At the line, this is Clayford Republo. So, you can see today, initially you can observe that Coach Ordas, he has decided to give a lot of his players time on the floor because, I'll be honest, okay, right now, on the part of the Camsor Express, they are in the semifinals no matter what. Meanwhile, look at that, 6 steals for Tatak Gel, 3 for the Camsor Express. No, whatever the result of today's game, because this is the final elimination round game of the Express. No, whatever the result, they are in the semifinal round. The question that remains is, will they be number 1 or number 2 in Group A? Okay. Meanwhile, on the part of Tatak Gel, they need to win today to cement their entry into the semifinals, and in the process, eliminate Muntinlupa from contention. All right, Pegaso announcing his presence with the offensive rebound and the putback. Of course, Pegaso, the surprise, a usual starter, did not see action at all in the first quarter. So I guess Vinny Pegaso making up for lost time because in that first quarter, the coaches, they put in the seldom used Mark Joseph Balido to start, and then off the bench, the first big off the bench when Balido picked up 3 quick fouls was Ferdan Guanzon. You can say that they kind of reversed their depth chart. Okay, so they made the role players the starters, and well, they'll put their usual bigs later on, like what they're doing right now. This is the first action for Vinny Bigaso. In fact, they have another big man who's on the bench, Ralph Pantaleon, who has he played the first game, but ever since, Ralph has become part of the coaching staff. I don't know if Coach Ralph will activate himself again. We'll see. Meanwhile, a traveling is called on Kamsur. But of course, if you're Kamsur, you would definitely want to end the elimination round on a positive note, with a win, and get an inside track to be number 1 in Group A, and possibly avoid the Taguig Generals in the crossover semifinals. Of course, Taguig, with their win last Friday at home. Meanwhile, offensive foul on Arnaldo Magalo. So now that's the third foul now on Magalo. All right, so no choice as Ramos has to spell team captain Arnaldo Magalong. Of course, I was saying earlier, with that win by Taguig last Friday at the Dueñas Gym, they secured the number 1 spot no matter what in Group B. And they will play the number 2 team from Group A in the best of 3 semifinals. Meanwhile, Villacorta inches closer. That the lead of he gives the lead back rather to Tatak Gel, 28-26. So breaking the 26 all deadlock. They give it to Magpantay, who has yet to find his offense today. 15-footer by Soliman, yes! And we are not at the 28 all, yes. Okay, Lescano is in the game. Lescano, this is Arvin Lescano. Lescano played last time against Luid Kapampangan. Actually, that's his second game. As you see this scoop that was picked up by Villacorta for the, what do you call that? Can you say that there's a putback? Meanwhile, here's the retaliation for PJ Soliman. Of course, talking about Arvin Lescano. Lescano, he scored 1 free throw last time against Kapampangan, but that was his first action because prior to that, the only action of Lescano was during their first game against Kamsur last July 7. So at the line, this is Vinny Bigaso, unsuccessful on his first free throw. Of course, that's Vinny Dale Bigaso from the Olivares College Sea Lions in Parañaque City. Outlet pass. Oh, good footwork. Nice footwork there by Margallo to make the 2 points possible. Okay, Arvin Lescano now will cross the line. Hand off, no. Still with Rosale. Rosale, I think he was the team captain. He was the one meeting with our referees before the game. Meanwhile, Villacorta has been all over the place with another field goal. Wow. Good recognition again. See, that's what I mean. Don't just stand around in one place waiting for the teammate to pass you the ball. No, move around, get yourself open, and for sure, your teammates will hit you with the assist. So bonus free throw here for Alexander Villacorta. And it's good. So now a 1-point lead for Tatak Gel. Okay, ball is loose. It's won by Kamsur. Margallo. No. And oh. And yes. Ramos is there to clean up the mess. And like what I said, now with the way things are going, this is no doubt the best game of Jarby Ramos in the NBL. Look at that. Ramos is asserting his size underneath. Of course, prior to this, Jarby, believe it or not, the best game of Jarby was against Team Muntinlupa, their second meeting. He scored 2 points. Because before that, in the limited time that he was fielded, he went scoreless 3 times. So entering this game, Jarby is averaging only half a point per game, not even 1 point. So this is no doubt, obviously, this is the best game of Jarby Ramos in his NBL career. And this is already his career high. So this time, more free throws coming for Alex Villacorta. I guess we will be saying this man's name a lot, especially in the second half. First one is good for Alexander. Can say probably right now he has established himself as the leader of the Tatak attack. Of course, when you talk about the attack, the attacking game of Tatak Gel, well, they are averaging, well, that's good average on 90.9 points a game. But one thing that they have to address, especially if they are to enter the playoffs, they have to address their defense, because right now they are giving up more points than offense. They are allowing their opponents 93 points a game. In fact, when you look at the total ranking of all the teams, well, they're among the better defenses. But, you know, right now our best defense, believe it or not, belongs to, well, they are the best defense right now. Let me check that. Okay, we'll just update our stats here. That's right. So right now, the Tatak Gel is averaging, yes, 93 points in defense. The best defense right now is actually the Santa Rosa Lions. So they give up 89.1 a game as Pegaso scores. Again, Pegaso making up for lost time. Meanwhile, look at that hustle by Ayo. Ayo with the jumper. Yes! 5 points now for Joshua Ayo. His career high in the NBL is 19 points. Of course, that was set at home against the Taguig Generals. That was their home game, and he equaled that recently against Luwid Kapampangan. So he has hit 19 points twice. His personal high. Meanwhile, look at the power move by Vinny Bigaso. And meanwhile, Ayo says, I can score as well. No sweat. Here's the drive, and it's short. But Bigaso is there, and it's cleared by Ramos. Hermonio, okay, Hermonio's okay. And as he gets 2 quick points. So I guess the injury, if you call it that, the thigh injury of Fredson has healed miraculously. Lescano, met by Ayo. Using the high screen of Bigaso. Lescano, offline. And ball goes out in favor of the Express. Look at that, Hermonio showing no signs of a thigh injury. All right, Fredson will bring it down, met by Austria. Of course, Austria would usually start for Biñan, but again, the depth chart has been reversed today. Meanwhile, Ramos, no. And Orada cannot complete it. And it's now with the Tatak Gel. Austria quickly to Bigaso. And this time Bigaso will earn his points the hard way by the free throw line. And that is only the first foul on Ramos, by the way. And right now I can say the only player in foul trouble for Camsor.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malata.
At the line, Vinny Dale Bigaso. Another trivia on Vinny. You know, after his stint in Olivares College, he went on to serve our country as a member of the Philippine Navy. So we salute you, Vinny, your service to the country. Actually, no, a lot of players. Joining the armed forces is a good It's okay. I don't know with you. Meanwhile, leaner by Villacorta, no good. And it's collected by Orada. Orada, the big man, anchoring the break to Helmonio. And Helmonio will not embarrass Orada by making the 2 points. A foul, halts play. Under 4 minutes left before we call it the first half. Right now, a 3-point lead for Kamsur. Let's look at what happened earlier again. He didn't say a role reversal. It's the big man Orada, anchoring the break, feeding the point guard Helmonio. And you can just see the intensity on the face of Fredson Helmonio. I guess Ayo will sit down. Of course, he will be back for sure come the second half. Express right now nursing a 3-point lead, 41-38. De Ocampo will try to trim it just a bit. And he cannot. Orada clears it. De La Cruz. Met by Amil. Ouch! Oh, that hurt. We can feel it from our position here. Of course, De La Cruz checking his face, if it's okay. So here's a better angle to see what happened. Oh, it was a head-to-head collision. Meanwhile, Raymart will slice. No, but De Ocampo is there. He cannot complete it. This time, De La Cruz. Helmonio. This time, he returns the favor to Jason. So now, you can say he has returned the favor with that assist. Meanwhile, Papa. Sloppy basketball here for Biñan. And, you can say a late foul. Not exactly a good foul given up there by Austria. Okay, here's what happened. So, yes. Very clear. Austria was going for the man, not the ball. We can say more of a frustration there. Meanwhile, Magbantay will shoot free throws as we also announce the entry into the game of Pete Andre Rito. So Magbantay continues struggles in this game. Second one on the way, yes. We have a timeout called and we'll be back with a 5-point lead right now for Kamsur. Stay with us, you're watching the NBL President's Cup. There you see there the huddle of the Tatak Gel Biñan, the men in pink. As of course right now they are being carried by Alex Villacorta. Oh wow, we felt that bump earlier. It even looks painful in slow motion. All right. So again, that's the numbers of Alex. I believe that 24 points against Kamsur. We will check. That 24 points, yes, that is his personal high. No, that is a good number, 24. His personal high was 27 against Santa Rosa. Yes, but again, nevertheless, good numbers. And when you score more than 20 points, that should be enough to earn best player honors unless a teammate makes more points or hits a winning shot. You know what I mean. Yeah, Austria losing control, but they recover. They give it inside. High percentage shot, but Amil, not enough backspin. All right, De La Cruz will slow it down. Helmonio to Rito. So Rito against Arzola. This is a good matchup. Oh, Rito! The youngster. You can say the bunso of Kamsur Express with 2 points. Meanwhile, De Ocampo gets the 2 points back, but still a 5-point lead for Kamsur. as we are about to hit the 2-minute warning of the first half. Redondo surveying. Does not know what to do. Gives it to Rito. De La Cruz. Jumper. Yes. And now they quick transition. Yes. You can say that you can probably say that Kamsur celebrated a bit too much and forgot to go back on defense. It's down to 5. Rito. Helmonio. Helmonio to the corner. Back to Rito. Rito. Oh, this time too strong, but Redondo is there for the putback. 7-point lead now for Kamsur. Raymart. For 3. And nobody there for the rebound, but Raymart steals it. So good attitude here by Amil. Ojo Campo faking off 2 defenders for the 2 points. And look at it again. Let's enjoy this good teamwork. Good movement without the ball. And then let's look at this power move by the Bunso. Pete Andre Rito. And then inside. Automatic. And that's a score. We'll be back. You're watching the NBL President's Cup. On screens right now, of course, as part of the rules of the NBL President's Cup, before each game, the league collects all the gadgets and communication devices of both teams. As you see, our crowd that's building up in anticipation of our main game later on between Muntinlupa and the DF Bulacan Stars. Of course, to speak about those gadgets, they will be kept for the duration of the game. Of course, this is part of the movement of the league to have games played with the highest form of integrity and credibility. Yes. Meanwhile, 44 seconds left in the first half. And we have a timeout called by the Express. And we'll be back for more of your 2023 NBL President's Cup. Stay there, please. Right now, we're coming off this timeout with 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Of course, we're talking about the Kamsur original, Alwin John Margallo. You can say a slow start for Margallo in the conference, but Margallo picking up his game, especially last time when they defeated the Taguig General, 17 points. And when you talk about starting the conference slow, when you look at the scoring of Margallo, he only hit double figures for the first time in their 5th game, and that was against Taguig as well. So you can say that Margallo, he tends to play very well against Taguig. Meanwhile, De La Cruz will power his way through, and he draws the foul. Yeah, that's right. Look at the stats here. You can say that Margallo saves his best efforts whenever they play Taguig. In fact, he only scored double figure. He only scores double figures when they play Taguig. Okay, De La Cruz will now go for his second free throw. Yes, 52-45. And of course, you can say the Express well on pace to meet their average score, which right now is 94.5 entering the game. They had a high of 120 actually against against the game last week. Oh, one-hander is good by Papa. Possible last shot time here for the Express. Ayo has it, slicing two defenders, and they cannot handle it. So again, it's the chance now for Austria to have the last say, and a Euro step. Yes. Down to 3. One more attempt. Let's see, they have one more. Ayo looks at the clock. Oh, he dribbles on the foot of Raymart. Raymart, will this count? Wait. Let us wait for the decision of our referees. Let us wait for the official decision. Referees are conferring at the center circle. Let's look at it again. Okay. So it's good. So now, our official halftime score is now 52-51. Only a 1-point lead for the Capsule Express after this buzzer beater by Raymart. And that sets the stage for the second half. Stay there, please.
Good steal by Mayo, not quitting on that one. Mayo, head down, drives inside, takes the contact, plus the foul for LJ Mayo. LJ Mayo's just doing it with hustle and heart. Takes the contact, just throws it up there, and gets the friendly roll. LJ Mayo already with 4 points.
Better check that. We forgot to check that at halftime. No. Oh, nice behind the back pass. And here it is again. Look at that. On Devilla behind the back. And then, oh, this is the same play. Of course, he assisted his teammate twice.
Sandoval, inside pass to Maurillo, and he goes to the reverse. And as you see, this reverse by John Lester Maurillo goes to the other side for the layup. That was a tough angle for Maurillo.
Wala hindi naliligaw, batang may galawan kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami malupit.
Here's a stop that Laguna wants. And Hilario Dipsy-do! Ho-ho-ho! And hopefully that will again inspire his teammates to rally. They need something to be to cheer about.
Pigilan lumipad, ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Hermoso bubbling. Orada. Good defense. Ayo! Ayo! It's down to a one-possession game. 81-78. How will Bulacan react? Toronto is slowly growing by the minute. Of course, in anticipation of our main game between the home squad as Sampurna scores on the bunny hop. We look at this, the bunny hop by Sampurna. Wow.
Hindi susukuan, dapat pag husayan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat ng harapin, kahit mahirap
Pablo, what a block by Pablo, and he gets the ball. He gets hounded, and he clears it. Sumampong inside. Nice spin move. Sumampong with a highlight play. For Tatak, take a look at that block. And Pablo secures it, gets it out, and Sumampong gets the basket. Notices Emil trying to get the basketball, spins the other way. And the highlight finish by Jeric Sumampong.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown. Handang makipagsabayan, NBL.
3-bomb! No! Big offensive rebound! Battle for it. With Luit Kapapangan! Isidro! Isidro! Isidro gives the lead with 5 seconds left. 100 to 98. Wow! What a wild sequence! Here's the miss, and then everybody battling for that Spalding basketball. Good court vision, good presence of mind to spot the open. Jericho Isidro. Jericho just made the list, and now they're on top, 100 to 98. Oh boy!
Ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown. Handang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan.
Hitting Sumampong on the head with the basketball. Meanwhile, Reyes! Wow!
dapat pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang. Kakayanin na lahat na harapin, kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin. Sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutin ang lahat ang
Now
bituin.
Lescano, intercepted by Galamiton. Galamiton throws it down. The slam by Kim Galamiton, another look. And the fans, and the raise the roof by Kim Galamiton.
Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan, walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan. Lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown. Handang makipagsabayan, NBL. Ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan, NBL.
teammates like Villar, Papa, and Joe Campo. Meanwhile, like what I said, this is the best game so far ever in the NBL for Jarvi Ramos, now leading the way for the Express with 6 markers. After scoring 2 points for the whole of the tournament. And like what we mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final game in the elimination round for the Camsur Express. And whatever the result, they are in the semifinals. The only question to be settled is, will they be number 1 or number 2 in Group A? Meanwhile, on the part of Tatak Gel Biñan, they need to win this game in order to secure passage into the semifinals. Because if they lose, and Muntinlupa wins later in their main game over the visiting DF Bulacan Stars, the possibility will still be there for Muntinlupa to end up tied with Biñan in the standings at 4 and 6. And if ever, Muntinlupa will get the tiebreak by virtue of their 103-101 win over Biñan some weeks ago, right here in the same venue, Angeles Resort, Hoopla Gym. That's where we are right now, and we are at the start of the third quarter. Anthony Cervino here at courtside to bring you the action. And meanwhile, a foul is called. And I guess this will be a oh yes, strong move there by Danny Diocampo. But of course, if your comes, oh no, nice no-look pass, but they could not complete it. Okay, Amil to Diocampo. I guess this will be a common refrain for 3. Oh, offline. Scamper, won by the Express. Bounce pass on the break. Oh, blocked by the board. And this will be backing. Or out of bounds. Oh yeah, it'll be backing. Again, right now, a must-win for Tatak Gel to avoid complications. Meanwhile, of course, for the Camsur Express, a win today will be nice. I know they've been here. Meanwhile, Diocampo slicing the middle. And load look now, but it's a 3-point lead for Tatak Gel, 55-52. Yes, Camsur, no, they want to go home to Bicol on a happy note. And just to let you know, the team, all right, the Camsur Express, they've been here in Metro Manila since Friday. Look at that. What a move there by Danny. And again, look at the intensity on the face of Danny. PJ Soliman is back to replace Captain Arnaldo Magalong. And look at the pesky defense. Oh, here's a steal by Villacorta. And here's the open. No! No, they missed the layup. But it will stay with the pink shirts. And look at that. That's Villar on your screen. That's right. And Villar can just smile after bungling that layup. Okay, Raymart using the high screen. Good pick and roll defense here by Camsur. Oh, steal! And here's the run. Oh, public display of rejection. Let's see. Here's another angle. Oh wow, that is a much better angle. No respect. And then good defense. Good defense there by Danny to break up the play, and that will mean only 13 seconds to shoot for Camsur. So Aspe will sit down and they will return Fredson Hermonio. Here's the countdown. Orada. Power move. Yes. 1 point now separating these teams. Under 10 minutes left in the third. Bigaso. Diocampo. Diocampo still. Defense is so tight. And Hermonio will let it sail out, and instead they will inbound. So they'll try to run a play here. Meanwhile, let's look at this. Orada with the power move, and ever since it's very obvious that Jason Orada has put on muscles. No, ever since he was playing in college for Pats. And one thing, a lot of players these days, they're still worried about lifting weights. They say if they put on muscle, it will slow them down. But I don't think so. I guess the extra musculature has done wonders for the game of Jason Orada now that he's playing in the professional ranks. Meanwhile, a stop here for the Tatak Gel. Amil. Picasso changes his mind. Villacorta with confidence. Yes. Hey, you know what? Villacorta might just break his personal record in this game. Let's see. They want the 3 points back. Yes! Okay, Gab Lumbelio announcing his presence with a 3-point shot. Ami with the runner. No! And last touch on. Let's see. Last touch on. Let's review. First, here's that triple by Gab Lumbelio. Yes. And if you're wondering about the surname, yes, he is the younger brother of Coach Hill Lumbelio. So again, it will mean a inbound for Helmonio. So now the Express can play for the lead with this play. As you see the return of our starting point guard, Chris Belolo. Meanwhile, a stop by Gel. Pegaso. And Pegaso, too much power. But he finds, oh, good block. And Villar will not be denied. So Villar now in double figures for the third game in a row. Helmonio goes 1-on-1, and that's traveling. Yes, that's traveling because he lost possession and then he grabbed the ball again. So that's a travel. Meanwhile, here's the product of the hard work of Villar. And then here's the, see, look. So at the same time, you can see on the lower portion that the pivot foot of Helmonio was lifted. Hence the travel. Good call by our officials. Believe it or not, that is only the first foul. Yes, the first team foul of Camps and also the first personal on Orada. Yes. So again, they have been guarding each other for so many times in college, Orada and Pegaso. Meanwhile, there is no stopping the rampage of Alexander Villacorta. And a foul in the backcourt, grabbing on the jersey. Okay, here's the power move by Villacorta. It looks like PJ Soliman got hurt there. Oh, Helmonio having trouble, and he tippy-toed on the baseline. All right, Helmonio to the corner. Turn around. Does not get the bounce, and it's cleared by Pegaso. Belolo will wait for his teammates. Finds Pegaso, and an offensive foul on Biñan. Let's see. Got placed. All right, look at the right side. The left side of your screen. Oh, Helmonio just body checking. No, if you're going to compare this to another sport like American football, you're not allowed to tackle a player who does not hold the ball. Yes. Meanwhile, Biñan to the low blocks. They fight Villar, but they know Villar is hot. Yes! Again, the hard-working Villar. No, paying dividends for Tatak Gel. And an 8-second violation. So after that conversion, it really inspired the defense of Biñan. And they forced the 8-second violation. See here, look at that. Villar. Simple hard work. So another chance here for Biñan to pad their lead. And they give it away. Helmonio now on all 5 gears. No. And a good stop there by Tatak Gel. Chris taking off the bigger defender. Yes. What's her height? He asked. And with that, Camsor has seen enough. They call a timeout. But before that, let's appreciate this What's Your Height play by the Tatak Gel. And we'll be back for more of the NBL President's Cup. Talk about the Tatak Gel. John Carlo Villar, again, like what I said, he has been very hardworking, very industrious in this game. And right now, Villar with 13 points. And again, you can say that's his average for the last 2 games entering today's contest. Of course, Villar's personal record in the NBL is right now 16 points. And he can surely surpass that because we're still in the middle of the 3rd and we have the whole 4th ahead of us. Alley-oop, stolen by Tatak Gel. This is no doubt the biggest lead in the game for Biñan. Villar decides to pass. Extra pass inside. Villacorta, that's his shot. Memo for Camsor. Deny Villacorta his sweet spot. Push him further if you can. Without fouling, of course. Orada with the handoff to Ayo. Ayo needs to get his game going. Inside. Too much fakes. Very tight defense. Uber tight defense by Tatak Gel. And Begaso, play broken up, but it will stay with Biñan. See, look at this, They decide to give it to Villacorta, and again, they should deny Villacorta that area. Baseline inbound. Quick release, Villar. He has 13 and it stays at 13, and they wrestle for the Spalding basketball. It'll be a jump at the closest circle. Reminding everyone that yes, Spalding is the official basketball of the NBL President's Cup. And we are live on Aliw Channel 23. Kompleto ng channel mo. Hello to all our viewers on Aliw Channel 23. Thank you very much for watching the NBL President's Cup. We have one more game after this. It's the home team, Team Muntinlupa, against the visitors, the Damayang Filipino Bulacan Stars, immediately after this contest. So keep your TV sets on Aliw Channel 23. Another good defense by Biñan. Another turnover. Chris to the corner. Bini? No. Lots of active hands. No foul being called. It's a no man's land underneath that basket. And referees ends the madness. They point in the direction of the Express. And it's been a while. We have not heard from Ayo in this second half. Ayo's double teamed, and for sure, after winning the Kruberg Best Player Award more than once, I guess it is obvious that Joshua Irvin Ayo has earned the respect of the NBL community. They now have to defend him, or else. All right, a bench decorum warning slapped on Tatak Gel. Okay. And look at that, the players pretend as if nothing happened. They look so behaved. Meanwhile, Ayo with a spin, and he draws the foul, yes. So hopefully this will get the game of Ayo going. Foul is on Jocampo. But you know what, if you look at that sequence there, you'll be surprised at how high the vertical jump of Ayo. No, you can see how high his vertical jump is. Second free throw on the way for Ayo. Yes. So back to a 10-point lead for Tatak Gel. They whip it to Chris Jocampo. Handoff. Villacourt asking for it. Instead, they give it to the cutting Jocampo, who is hijacked on the way to the basket, and it looks like Danny is hurt. He's favoring his, I think he got hit on the rib cage. Yes, he's favoring his rib cage. Foul is on Margallo, by the way. All right, let's look at it at another angle. Oh. Well, I guess the contact happened when. Okay, let's see here. Oh yes. So you can see there that Jocampo, his full weight landing on the foot, his rib cage landing on the foot of Margallo. But he's okay, and he can shoot his free throws. But unfortunately, he missed the first. He has to make this. Oh, 2 misses! And it's won by the Express. But the Express, they throw the ball away. And now, Pelolo, extra pass! Yes! This is the biggest lead for Tatak Gel, 72-59. What will Kamsur do? They will not just fold and quit. Yes! Margallo says, we will ignite our comeback with this shot. Pelolo asking for a clear out. Picasso with the pop out. No, they did not see the cut in Jocampo. Okay, they see him now, but they kick it out. 3! Oh, wow! Pelolo! Oh, yeah. Make that now a 13-point lead again for Tatak Gel, 74-61. High screen. Taking too much time. Turnover, Pelolo! And don't look now, but it is raging flood waters already for the Biñan Tatak Gel. And the Kamsur Express better do something about this. Uh-oh, Villacorta! Wow. What is happening to the Kamsur Express? Tatak Gel is right now scoring at will. And this is All right, bonus free throw coming here for Villacorta. As we see also earlier, the entry for the first time of Wendell Atas. Oh, assistant coach Alan Mangas on your screen. I didn't notice him earlier. Anyway. All right, make that an 18-point lead now. Wow, in this period, Biñan outscoring Camsor. Yes, 28-9. Wow. Think about it. 28-9. And we're not even done. Oh, 100 does not cooperate. Chance here for Biñan to add to their lead. Patient ball movement. Belolo. No. Rebound won by Atas. Pressing the game. Villacorta. No. Battle forward. Oh, unsportsmanlike foul. Let's see who's it against. That's right. So, let's see. If it's against AJ Perea, well, I don't know, because that could be an indication, ladies and gentlemen, that frustration is already settling in Camsor Express. They simply allowed, Biñan to run away with this third quarter. So you can probably say that, AJ Perez is a frustrated customer. His team is not even in double figures. Okay, the referees will review the sequence to make sure that the proper decision is reached. But then again, the coaches would have to settle down Perea and the rest of the team. No, this is not the time. Okay, this is not the time to get frustrated, because they have to realize that they have the whole fourth quarter to catch up. All right, look at the scuffle for the rebound. Okay. You can say Perea was a little bit too playful there with Wendell Atas. And I guess, Perea and Atas, they are familiar with each other. Of course, we know that AJ Perea played for the Our Lady of Fatima in the NAASCU. And then in that league, they were able to match up with Atas and the Philippine Merchant Marine School Mariners. So we have a
foul penalty one on number 1, AJ Perea, his second.
Okay, so it's a flagrant foul, penalty 1 on AJ Perea. Again, a reminder for Camsor, the coaches have to remind the players, do not get frustrated. Remember, we still have the whole fourth quarter to rally. Meanwhile, Villar will give Villacorta a much-deserved rest. So at the line, fresh into the game, Wendell Atas, a product of the Philippine Merchant Marine School Mariners in the NAASCU and the NCRAA. See, they play in 2 leagues. They play in the NAASCU in the first sem and in the NCRAA in the second sem. So they're busy the whole year round. You can say just like the NBL. The NBL is busy the whole year round because, after this President's Cup, we'll just take a brief rest and then we will have the Chairman's Cup after this President's Cup. So the whole year we will be playing pro basketball. Villar. Okay, so he does not yet match his personal high. All right. Magpantay. Oh, it has not been a good day for Verman Magpantay. All right, Villar slowing it down. They are on top by 19. That's right, 19. Atas, he can hit this, but it's short. And it's recovered. And last touch on the white shirts. So now, despite being saddled with foul trouble, team captain Arnaldo Magalo reports back to duty. And I guess the fouls have rendered Cap quite ineffective today. They lob it to Villar, and the Villar has played very well again for the last 3 games, including today. He's on a roll. Meanwhile, Belolo. Oh, ho. They want the points back. Yes. Finally, points by Verman Magpantay. And on that note, we end hostilities in the third quarter. And again, that quarter has Tatak Biñan written all over it with plays like this, both offense and defense. That's right, a lot of turnovers for the Camsur Express. It had allowed Tatak to break away. And that's a score after 36 minutes. We have 12 minutes more, and we'll bring that to you after the break. Stay with us, please. All right, welcome back to the live action. You're just in time to join us for the start of the fourth quarter. Andy Servino here at the Hoopla Gym in Angeles Resort. Again, that third quarter belonged, no doubt, to Tatak Biñan. They literally ran roughshod over the Camsur Express. And today, Villacorta has already surpassed, yes, he has already surpassed his personal record. His new record now is 28 points and counting. So you can say Villacorta, a strong, or better yet, a very strong candidate for Coburg Best Player Honors at the end of this game. Let's see. We'll find out in about 12 basketball minutes. All right, fourth quarter underway, the deciding fourth. Of course, the door is still open for Camsur. They should think that, you know, if Biñan can score that much in the third quarter, they can do the same. And we might have overtime. And who wants an extra 5 minutes? I mean, this is the last game of Camsur. No, maybe their fans would like to see them for 5 minutes more. Look at the numbers through the first 3 quarters. Again, Villacorta with 23 points. Of course, that did not include this shot earlier. So again, the rebounds numbers. Now you'll be surprised, huh? Camsur is winning the rebounds 40-32. Meanwhile, here's the breakdown of the first score. So look at that, 31 points for Tatak in the third quarter. All right. You know, I think Diocampo, I think he had more than 11 points. I think even Villar had more than 11 points in the third. I think there's at least one player from Biñan who was outscored. It could be Diocampo, it could be Villacorta or what. But I have a feeling, I'll check the score later, there could be one player on Biñan who has had probably the same or more points than the entire Camsur side. Yeah. Of course, maybe a big reason for the struggles of Camsur is because, you know, the man on the screen right now, Verman Magpantay is himself struggling, and they are really missing the production that they usually get from Verman. Okay? Because entering this game, Magpantay is averaging a very robust 16.9 points a game. He is the leading scorer of the Express. 16 on the shot clock. Quick release, Villar, no. And right now, Camsur needs points, and they need points in bunches and in a hurry. In fact, if they could run at every opportunity, why not? Live up to your name, the Camsur Express. Baseline drive is too crowded. Oh yes! And that should help kickstart the rally of Camsur. Let's see. Of course, they have to help themselves with defense. And all right, here's the stop. So chance here to put up a rare back-to-back cluster for Camsur. It's been a while since they've scored on back-to-back possessions. Back pass. They move closer. Nice cut. Oh, yes. And obviously, these are Camsor fans. They like what's happening. Very unselfish play. So, here's what I see. No, despite the the obvious struggles in the game of Verman Magpantay, his teammates continue to trust him, and they keep on giving him the basketball. So I guess this is a good way to get Magpantay's confidence back. Yes. I think these fans sense something brewing. It's not coffee. It's probably a comeback by Camsor. Well, right now, only 3 points scored by Tatak Gel. Villar, oh, he heard us. The hard worker, Villar, with a 3-point shot. Lead is up to 19 again. Fouls on Alan Bernard Papa. 14 fouls. Wow, early 4 fouls for Tatak Gel. Perea, one-hander, too strong. Perea gets his own miss, still short. And still short. Wow, 3 misses. Pegaso, yes. And with that, Camsor calls a timeout with 9:16 left. And here's that drive earlier by Vinny Pegaso. Another angle, same result. And that's a score. 21-point lead. We'll be back for more. Stay with us, please. All right, the fans are slowly trooping to the Hoopla gym. Of course, they are preparing themselves for our main game between the home team, the Team Muntinlupa against Bulacan. As you see in the screens there, deep concentration. That's Commissioner Edward Aquino with our Executive Vice President, Ma'am Rose Montreal. Well, I guess, you can see the commissioner in deep thought. Meanwhile, De La Cruz will escape. Feeds Helmonio, but the defense is so tight. Oh, technical foul. On, I believe this is against Papa. Oi! Collision. Referees better watch it. Players better watch it. It's these little things that might ignite incidents. And look at that, Arsola continuing to discuss with the Express. Okay. What happened here? Oh! The finger of Papa got into contact with the face. And at the same time, look at that. Arzola just having something to say about that. Yes, so it was because the finger of Papa got into contact with the cheeks of the Camsor player. Yes. So the Pueblo now will shoot the technical free throw. And Oh, you can just feel the frustration after that miss. Okay, we have another stoppage. And let's see what will our referees tell our table officials. Okay, okay. Okay, yes, that is the right call. Because the team was given a warning earlier for bench decorum, and this is the second time that they committed a bench decorum violation, so it will mean a technical foul. So this time, Neil De La Cruz converts on the on the free throw. Ball will stay with the Express. 14 on the shot clock, magpantay. Jumper, three-pointer, yes! It's down to 17 from a high of 21. Let's see. Hold on to your horses. And again, tight defense. Bailout pass. Bigaso will not be denied. Ball will stay with Kamsur. Again, they have to move quickly. Here's that triple by Magpantay. Let's hope that Magpantay is hitting at the right time and there's still time left for Magpantay to weave his magic. Let's see. Oh, this will mean 3 free throws if ever for Verman. And that's a foul on Arzola. Mark Anthony Arzola. Yes, that's confirmation. Here it is, look. Very clear that Arzola encroached on the space of Magpantay. And of course, that's the obvious contact. Yes, 3 shots coming here for Verman. After, oh, we have a challenge? And we'll discuss that after the break. Stay with us, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the green light is on. That means we have a coach's challenge on the floor filed by Tatak Biñan. I guess they are questioning that last foul called on Mark Anthony Arzola. Alright, here's the bone of contention. So we can see that Arzola was a little bit too far on defense, so he tried to chase the shooter Magpantay, and in the process, he got into contact. Okay? So let's see what will be the ruling. Referees are meticulously reviewing the video to make sure they have the right decision. So the brain trust of the Tatak waiting if their challenge will be successful or not. You know, in fact, this is the first challenge ever in this game. Yeah. We thought that the coaches would just, forget about the challenge, but I guess they have filed one. Might as well use it. So let's see. Let us wait for the verdict. On your screens there, Tatak Biñan, and like what I said, a win today for Biñan will solidify and confirm their entry into the semifinals. as the number 2 team in Group B. And they will face, in a best of 3 series, the number 1 team in Group A that is yet to be determined. All right, here's the decision. Let's see.
The challenge made by Tatak Biñan was successful.
Oh, it was successful.
Jump ball in center circle, anybody can participate.
So the challenge was successful. There's no foul on Arzola. So it will mean a jump ball at center circle. And any player can jump. Just like at the beginning of the game. So it's going to be Pereira against Pegaso. And time is won by Biñan. Crossing the timeline. Tight defense. Kamsur needs a turnover here to make things interesting. And then good here. Here's a turnover. Quickly now. On the way, yes! They need more of that. They need more of that. Talking about the Express. They double at the backcourt. Having trouble. And there's a foul. Oh no, turnover. And it's an 8-second violation. Yes. 8-second violation. They doubled the ball carrier. So it took them only 8 seconds. All right. Shot clock now winding down. Field goal short story. 21 out of 56 for Tatak Gel. Big disparity, especially when you look at the mix. Amil. Villar. Villar himself a candidate for Coburg Best Player after the match. Raymart. It's too far. Good defense by Kamsur. But they're taking too much time. But here's the turnover. Yes. All right. They fired to De La Cruz. De La Cruz too fast for his own good. But there's a cutter. Yes. So back-to-back layups by Margallo. And it's down to 15. Big ball. Oh, nice back pass. All right, they want the 3-point shooting of Joshua Ayo to start clicking. Ayo back in the contest for outside artillery. Villacorta is also in the game. And he fires, and he draws the foul. Of course, at this stage, you want your best players on the floor to finish the game. Believe it or not, that is only the first foul, okay? The first foul of the Express here in the fourth quarter. At the line, Alexander Villacorta. First one is good. It's easing the pressure just a little bit. So 11 points scored now for Tatak Gel in this final quarter. Missed there by Villacorta. Margallo, and that's his third. That's his third breakaway layup. So 6 points from layups for Margallo. Pegaso, short. Another chance in the works for the Express. Magbantay, feeling it. No. Recovered. And it's going to go the way of Biñan. Look at this sequence. This is the third breakaway layup for Alwin Margallo. Austria. They want their veteran point guard to stabilize the team. Villacorta. Turn around. No. Another clearance. And now, Cavs has to move quickly. They need to take up as few time as possible. Oh, sorry, miss. And ball will go back to Biñan. So now, we see that the two veteran ball handlers, Amil and Oscar, on the floor. But here's a turnover. They have the numbers. Ayo, yes. Biñan smelling danger after this steal and basket anchored on Joshua Ayo. Look at that. Ayo almost running out of bounds, but okay, a no-look shot. It went in nonetheless, and we'll take that, and that's a score. We'll be back for the rest of the game. Stay with us, please. See, we said earlier that Margallo has 6 breakaway layups. Actually, he has a total of 9 points. All right, 9 points in this fourth quarter, en route to a grand total of 16 points. Which, by the way, it matches his personal high of 16 last time against Tatak. So Margallo's equaled this personal record for the President's Cup, or the current President's Cup. So let's see. Daniel Austria will begin play with the inbound. This fellow veteran Raymart. Amil crossing the timeline. Pegaso with the cut. Oh, look at the extension of Vinny Pegaso. Back to a 14-point lead, 95-81. Biñan 5 points away from the century mark. And backing violation. Well, right now, Kamsur has 81 points. They are averaging 94.5 points a game. And again, we really had a lot of oohs and ahs from this Ulacadat. You know, that could make a good poster or a trading card. If we have, maybe in the future we'll have NBL trading cards. That's a nice idea. Then you can have the players sign your cards. Yeah, after or before the game. So now it's going to be Biñan ball. They give it to Diocampo. To Villacorta. Austria will take a sweet time. Austria will use the high screen. Austria sees an opening. He wanted to drop it off to Villacorta, but the play blows in their face and the ball will go the way of Kamsur. Magpantay now. He will bring the ball down. Magpantay. They have to move quickly. Time is not on their side. Remember. Magpantay. Oh, they keep it alive. And there's a foul. So that will send Francis Austin Redondo to the free throw line. First one is good. Second one on the way here for Redondo. Good. Lead is down to 12. And referee says Biñan ball. It's down to 12 from a high of 21. So 21 on the shot clock. Austria now will start the play. Pegaso pop out. Pegaso. They move the ball closer. And a steal! Uh-oh. It could be 10 or less. Cavs are these points here. Magpantay faking. Hemmed in well by the defense of Villacorta. Magpantay will go one-on-one. To the corner! Oh! Redondo, and don't look now. That 2-point shot has made it a 10-point gap. 95-85. They have now taken away more than half of the lead, and now the ball will go the way of Kamsur. And you can see how happy, You can see how happy their fans are behind their bench. Here's that jumper by Redondo. The defense was 1 second too late in challenging. We have a ball game. Magpantay. Magpantay will use the screen. Redondo. Oh, unselfish play. Too deep. Magpantay. Yes! Down to 7. This will test the character of Biñan. Look, and like what I said, from a high of 21, it is down to 7. Meanwhile, Villacorta easing the pressure a bit with that connection. It's up to 9. And a big stop by Biñan. All right, here's that shot by Magpantay that made it 95-88, but a quick response there. That's why our score now is 97-88. And again, look at the total this quarter. 50-25. This time the shoe is on the other foot. Nobody marked Ocampo, but he finds Picasso. So far, Tatak Gel, they are passing the character test with plays like this. So the lead was cut down to 7, but a good response. Okay, a good response here for Tatak Gel Biñan. Let's see if Magpantay has some more magic left. Magpantay's pushed too far. He needs to move the ball closer. And there's the foul. So after the lead was cut down to 7, Biñan responding with back-to-back baskets. So again, the spotlight on Verman Magpantay. He can make this as low as 5 points. All right, it's down to 6. Now he can go for he can now try to cut it to 5, which will surely change the complexion of this ball game. NBL Pilipinas, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. It's down to 5. That's right, the fans approve. Let's see. Oh! Steal! Magpantay! No! A steal again! And this time Margallo. It's down to 7 again, 99-92. Look at this. They save it to the wrong person. Margallo at the right place at the right time. But meanwhile, back to live action, a foul was called. So now, it's time for Chris Belolo to enter the pressure cooker. So far, so good. One free throw. (100-92). 8-point lead. 2 for 2 for Belolo. 9-point lead. Breakaway Perea. But he saves it, but it bounces off the foot of Diocampo. So you can say a lucky break here for Kamsur. So 19 on the shot clock for Kamsur. 9 points is their deficit. 3-point. Oh, make that 6! Make that 6! This is now the closest that Kamsur has come to. Exactly at the 2-minute mark. 101-95. For sure, Biñan will slow it down. Pelolo. Diocampo. Chance of defense in the air. Villacorta bounce pass. And Diocampo is fouled. Wow. What a sequence. Now we thought that Biñan would be running away with this game, but no. Kamsur had other plans, ladies and gentlemen. At the line, all eyes on Danny Diocampo. First one is good. So now, 3 straight free throws converted by Biñan. That has really helped their cause after that big triple by Magpantay that made it only a 6-point game. This will be major. Yes. 103-95. So now an 8-point lead. Margallo rising to the occasion again. Down to 7. He can make it 6 with 1:29 left. Lots of time. This game is far from decided. Oh, but a miss. A miss by Margallo, but referees will deem it a violation. So Margallo will shoot a replacement free throw. So he can still make it a 6-point gap. Oh, another whistle. And same situation, huh? Another substitute free throw for Margallo. So I guess you can say that Lady Luck is still smiling on Kamsur. Oh, still a miss. Wow. 7-point lead for Biñan. 103-96. Taking it out. Biñan playing the clock. Villar shows the ball beyond the hands of Danny Diocampo. So now Ayo will come back. And for sure, they will set up Ayo for a 3-point shot, which is his weapon of choice. It is down to 7 from a high of 21. Magpantay. They need to move quickly. Time is not on their side. Just a friendly reminder to Kamsur. Extra pass. Oh, underneath! Redondo. 103-98. Down to 5. Here's a steal! Here's a steal! And ball batted out. Who has it? Referees are pointing to Kamsur. Here's the pass to Redondo that made it a 5-point game. And then a no-look pass to Ayo, but let's see. Let's see who touched it last. Of course, referees pointed the way of a capture. That's a score. We'll be back. Stay with us, please. Again, our official score, 103-98. Look at Verman magpantay. After that, you can say a very slow start through the first 3 quarters. Magpantay, finally finding his range to total 21 points. All in all, up to this point. So again, that's the man at the moment. Verman magpantay. And let's see if magpantay can muster enough points to equalize this game. They are 5 points away from equalizing. And if that happens, he will live up to his name. Verman, the equalizer, magpantay. 44 seconds to play. Perea, kick out. This is gonna be big. Yes! Yes! Oh, Joshua Ayo! It's down to 2. Pressure now on Biñan. They are in dangerous waters. A turnover here will be painful. Bigaso! Oh, Bigaso! They needed that so much from Vinny-Dale Bigaso. Of course, here's this crucial triple by Joshua Ayo that cut it to only 2, but what a response by Biñan, getting the points back courtesy of Vinny Bigaso. We have a timeout, but we will not hang on. We will not break for commercial. We will hang on to the air and discuss the possibilities. So now, it's a 4-point lead, okay? A 4-point lead for Biñan. But possession is with Kamsur. Okay? So, possibly, they might set up Ayo or somebody else who's open for a 3-point shot. Or right now, our game clock is 17 seconds. Possible that, Kamsur might play the percentages. They might go for a quick 2, which is the sure thing. Again, that's our score, 105-101. With 17 seconds left, again, here is this crucial response by Vinny-Dale Bigaso. And you see there, assistant coach Alan Mangas. Meanwhile, what can you say about Crisal Belolo, huh? Stepping up as the starter today with 11 points. And look at this, 1 assist away from a double-double, 9 assists. A good performance by Belolo, one of our candidates for Kuberg Best Player at the end of this game. So now, this might decide, this play might decide who will win this ball game. So hold your breath. No more timeout. Okay, no more timeouts for Kamsur, but a lot of timeouts for Biñan. And both teams have no fouls to give, so a foul will mean free throws. Ayo! No! And it's rebounded by who else? Villacorta. And, Villacorta claiming he was trying to call a timeout. Let's see. Of course, here's the miss by Ayo. That's right. And then Villacorta, oh! Whoa! Perea! Referee, let's see. Yes, his foot. They will review. They will review. They want to make sure. Oh, no! No! Perea was not on the white line. We are using the white line. So it's down to 1. It's down to 1 point on that triple by AJ Perea. And what a comeback here by the Express. Again, we will stay on air. We will discuss and try to guess what is on the minds of our coaches. So the important thing for Biñan, they are the team in possession. They have to get a good inbound. No ifs or buts about it. On the part of the defense of Kamsur, be very careful about who will perform the inbound. Remember, there's still a lot of time. That's 5 seconds and change. Okay? Another possibility. Both teams have no fouls to give. Look at the numbers of AJ Perea. Will he be the hero of the game? Let's see. All right. You know, Kamsur, they have no fouls to give. They can give up a foul, send the Biñan player to the line, and gamble for that player to miss both his free throws. Okay, it's going to be Villar who will perform the timeout. No more timeouts for Kamsur. And 2 timeouts left for Biñan. Both teams have no more fouls to give. Like what I said, a foul by Kamsur will send a pink shirt to the line and shoot free throws, and they hope he will miss. Villar taking too much time. And as expected, the inbounder gets the ball back. But they have a whistle. So we have a foul. So now they will challenge Pegaso from the 15-foot line. Pegaso has to make both. He has to make both. Oh! We spoke too soon. Now he has to make this even more. Again, no more timeouts for Kamsur. 2 more left. 1 full, 1:30 for Tatak Jail, and both teams again have no fouls to give. Oh boy, Vinny Pegaso is wondering why did he miss that free throw? Because if he makes this, it will only be 2 points. So you can say that was a good foul given up by Kamsur. Meanwhile, a delay of game warning imposed on Kamsur. Okay, that's our official time on your screen. 4.67 seconds after this free throw by Pegaso. Again, Pegaso has to make this. He has to. Oh yes! But remember, it's still a 2-point lead for Biñan. And possession is with Kamsur. But there's no more timeouts. That means they will inbound from the backcourt. So let's see. This will take a lot of time, but they move the ball. Wow! Here's the 3! No! That could have won the game. They had a good shot. They had a good shot. And Biñan. Here it is. Look at us. Francis Austin Redondo. With a good form, it hit the rim. And I guess Kamsur ran out of tricks there. Tatak Jail Biñan escaping with the 106-104 win. And we'll be back with our best player after this break. Stay with us, please. All right, we're back, and our best player is no other than Alex Villacorta with a new career high of 33 points to go with 5 rebounds for good measure, but more importantly, the win for Tatak Jail Biñan, and of course, entry into our semifinal round. Yes, congratulations to Tatak Jail. They are now in the semifinals of the NBL President's Cup. Again, confirmation of our final score, 106-104, a 2-point win for Tatak Jail. All right? So let's review what happened in this event-filled game. All right. Early on, they wanted to involve Verman Magbantay because he is no doubt their leading scorer. But then again, the usual suspects came to work for Biñan. Talking about Danny Jocampo, Alex Villacorta, and even JC Villar, who has been playing well as of late. But of course, Ayo always there to give some points. So 24-22, 2-point lead after one. Come the second quarter, almost the same story. As both teams continue to trade baskets, and again the usual performers continue to hit their numbers. But the thing there was the sudden, we could not feel the presence of Verman Magbantay because, like what we said so many times, he's the leading scorer of the Kamsur Express. So at halftime, Kamsur hanging on to a slim 52-51 lead. Now, come the third quarter, this is when things got crazy. for Tatak Biñan. They simply, unleashed the flood waters, and they really threatened to blow this game to the high heavens. And they led by as high as 21 points. And that's the score. See, Tatak pulling away. But wait, Kamsur refusing to just lie down and die. And they want to end the elimination round on a high. And they fought back. So suddenly, the 21-point lead of Biñan became history. They were able to slice the gap to only 1 point on a late triple by AJ Perea. This is the triple we're talking about. And then, after that, a free-throw split by Bini Bigaso. Unfortunately for Kamsur, Francis Austin Redondo could not complete his attempt at the buzzer. So now, that's our result, 106-104. Congratulations to our semifinalist, Tatak Biñan. Wait, we have one game after this. It's going to be a good one. The visitors, the Damayang Filipino Bulacan Stars, taking on the home team, Team Muntinlupa, coming up after a few minutes. Stay with us, please.